Hi guys, we are back with another book review. So we're going to talk about the Dark Olympus series today. And I was kind of hesitant to do this one because I do have mixed feelings on this series. I did go in just off of the hype off of Book Topic. I'm going to be honest. I really didn't do any research on this book. I just saw that it was called The Dark Olympus and the first book was called Neon Gods. And I kind of assumed that it was going to be a high fantasy book, and it's not. So if you're going in looking for high fantasy, this one is not going to be for you because this is, I would almost classify this as contemporary romance with just a little bit of magic, sprinkled in, because there's no magic abilities. There's just not. Okay. Going from there, these books are smutty. They're very smutty. I enjoyed the smut in them. But other than the smut, these are not going to be extremely complex books. Like, if you're looking for characters that have, like, serious complexity, and you have plot on top of subplot on top of subplot, this one's not for you because they're not like that. They're just not. They're good books, but they're just not going to be the complexity you might be looking for in a book or that you might enjoy. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying they're just not complex series. That being said, if you don't like smut, it's probably not going to be for you. If you are looking for high fantasy, it's not going to be for you. But if you are just looking for a contemporary romance that is full of smut and doesn't have a real deep plot and doesn't have a whole lot of character depth and just it's just skimming the surface of their characters, then this is for you, because there's mood readers that there's times that they just don't want all that complexity inside their books. They just don't. Personally, myself, I prefer more. I prefer a lot of complexity. The nuttier, the grittier, the better. But that's just me. But that being said, even though those are my preferences, I still thought these were good books. Again, there are some books in the series that are better than others. There are some that I almost feel the character development could have been a lot better. But even that, they are still good books. It's just depending on what you prefer in a book. If you're having a bad week and you just need a break emotionally and you don't want to be ripped through and dragged through the dirt and, all that with emotions from a complex book, then this is going to be a great series for you. But if you are looking, like I said, for those high fantasy or even complex romances that are going to pull you through the dirt, they're going to just, they're just a lot, this isn't going to be for you. This is a more simple contemporary romance, in my opinion. There's not a lot of it. It's just a simple contemporary romance, and that's okay. So if that is what you're looking for, I would definitely go for these. If that is not what you're into, then pass on it, and that's okay. There's no reason to feel like you should have to read this book because everybody else is. And if you read this book and you think it's too hyped up, that's okay too. We all have our opinions. I'm just telling you, if you're looking for something complex and high fantasy, then it's not going to be for you. It's just not. So pass on it if that is. But if you just want that simple contemporary romance with a lot of smut, go for it. And again, this is Dark Olympus series. So there you go, guys. If that's what you're into and that's what you're looking for, try it out. If not, just pass on by.